Do I still believe that the native token of Cosmos called Atom could hypothetically go to the price of $200 during this bull run? Yes. And even though that's not financial advice nor guarantee, some people out there, they may think, whoa, that's crazy. But if I really take a look at the fundamentals, it's not crazy at all. After all, the Cosmos blockchain uses a proof-of-stake consensus algorithm called Tendermint. And Tendermint, by the way, makes it possible for Cosmos to process up to 10,000 transactions per second. So yeah, that's crazy. Also, let's not forget, Tendermint actually created a toolkit called the Cosmos SDK. Now, this right here actually makes it possible to build something called application-specific blockchains. Now, here's where things get cooking because, for instance, as of right now, there has been over 50 Cosmos-based blockchains, and I'm pretty sure you'll know some of these. For instance, you take a look at the BNB chain, Crypto.com's Cronos. Of course, that's very popular. I'm very bullish on that. You take a look at Kava and even Luna Classic as well. Now, you may be thinking, okay, Luna, didn't it disappear off into the abyss? Even despite that, it's still pretty amazing nonetheless that there's over, again, 50 Cosmos-based blockchains. This is how impressive it is. So its adoption is A+, and it's not like it's caca. But let's not forget, the glue, so to speak, that connects all of these Cosmos-based blockchains together is something called the IBC. Now, IBC, what it stands for is Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol. Now, the special thing about this is that any blockchain out there that does have IBC enabled can easily transfer assets to and from any other blockchain that does have IBC enabled. So when you really think about it, is Cosmos that bad? No. In fact, again, I think it's one of the most revolutionary projects out there. And man, it's rock solid in terms of its fundamentals. So it's an A+ for me. Now, with that being said, some people out there, they may think that, yeah, man, Atom at the price of $200, what are you on about? That's ridiculous. That's never going to happen. I disagree because, for instance, if Atom were to go to the price of $200, considering its current circulating supply, at that point, market cap would be around $78 billion. Not that bad. I mean, we've seen Dogecoin reach over 80 billion. And of course, Dogecoin, it's a meme coin. Even though I think in the grand scheme of things, it's not an apples-to-apples comparison, I still think this is a good example to use nonetheless because I wanted to showcase how in the past we've even seen a meme coin exceed this. So it's not like some ridiculous market cap that's never been achieved before. And also, you have to take this into consideration. Even though Doge may have more fans, more hype, I think the added use case and fundamentals of Cosmos kind of evens out the playing field. So if Doge can reach over 80 billion, I don't see why Atom won't at least go to around 78 billion. That's just my point of view. Now, what are some bullish factors that could very well allow for this to happen? On top of, Cosmos having amazing fundamentals. And that's the fact that, first of all, very recently, it was announced that there's over 600 million crypto owners, according to Crypto.com research, which is more than ever before in history. That's over 500 million crypto owners. Now, this number may seem kind of small in the grand scheme of things, but if you take a look at 2021, during that bull run, during the peak of that, there was roughly only around 300 million crypto owners. But again, now, we basically have double that amount. So this really puts things into perspective. If that year the bull run already looked that amazing, can you imagine this time around, the added extra FOMO, buying pressure, and buying volume? It's going to be through the roof, and I really can't wait because we all know that the Bitcoin halving event happened back in April. And usually altcoins, they peak anywhere between 6 to 18 months after a Bitcoin halving event. Again, if we base this off of April, that's anywhere between October this year to October next year. Not so bad because if it happens earlier, great for me, party time. Happens later, more time for me to accumulate. So I really don't think it's a bad situation at all. I think it's a win-win situation at the end of the day. Now, also on top of that, you take into consideration how when it comes to Bitcoin, I think it's poised for great heights this time around. You take a look at the Bitcoin ETF, you take a look at the number of institutional investors it has. I would be so shocked that Bitcoin doesn't at least go to the price of $150,000 during this bull run. And if it were to do that, the altcoin season is naturally, I think, going to be so amazing. So I really can't wait at that point. I think Atom is going to go along with the ride and hypothetically go to the price of $200. And even despite all that, I'm still dollar cost averaging. My buying strategy is staying the same. Anytime earned income, I'm acquiring, I'm holding, and I'm just waiting. That's it. No day trading, no using leverage, no swing trading. That's just not my style. I like to keep things simple. And again, Atom at the price of $200 wouldn't surprise me whatsoever during this bull run. I think this bull run could be that amazing. And I think Cosmos is that fundamentally fantastic. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. I'd greatly appreciate it. It's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.